gonna assassinate someone on an airplane, bring a parachute. Hello everybody, welcome to another anime reaction here on the Genreverse YouTube channel. It's AVR2, and today we have our Fate Zero episode 18 reaction? 19 reaction, episode 19 reaction. I am Kyle, this is Christine. Please hit that red subscribe button if it's something you haven't done already. If you have, thank you very, very much. We got a lot of really good content, a lot of great content here on the Genreverse. Besides anime reactions and reviews, we also have Star Wars news and reviews, Marvel news and reviews on the Cantina and Marvel Multiverse Mayhem. And of course, we have Daily Cog and Breaking Geek Radio, the podcast, covering everything else you can imagine in entertainment. Did I say our names?
Yes, you did.
Okay, cool. We're here to do the Fate Zero episode 19 reaction. We're coming up on the end of Fate Zero. If I plotted it out correctly, we should be ending Fate on the 2nd. Should be the last episode of Fate Zero to go out. And then starting that following week will be Konosuba. I'm not sure which day of the week it's going to fall on, Monday or Thursday likely. So I'm not sure which one though, but you guys will know. So look forward to that. Also, we've got a brand new series that we will be starting on the 22nd. Already recorded a few episodes of that. And that's going to be revealed, like I said, on the 22nd. It takes Eminence and Shadows spot. So yeah, get subscribed, follow us. It'll be worth your time. Speaking of time, it's time to watch Fate Zero episode 19. So let's get into it. So this is some of that stuff about the bullets that he used against Kana. Wonder how many he's used.
It's a very good question.
Because he fired what, like 3 when Kenneth, that mage supremacist, came up into his house.
Yeah.
I have had to take apart and break down and reassemble many a weapon in my time. Packed a little heavy there, bud.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, you gotta stay home.
I mean, for someone that's already committed patricide, you know, staying inside has got to be boring at this point. I mean, what are you protecting him from? He's ready to kill again. Come on now.
Still not skilled enough yet.
I know. Humans suck, man.
Yeah.
See? I told you the dude would want to Thanos someone with Thanos people with the Grail. That's what he wants to do. He thinks he can fix it all. Get rid of all the bad people. Well, there'll just be another bad person born after all of those ones are gone away.
Yep.
Just human nature. Bees, huh? Not the bees. Wicker Man, Nick Cage. Smoking's bad.
I'm sure she knows that.
You remember in Germany how people still thought it was like cool
Oh my God. Yeah. It would be
That-
like the McDonald's parking lot and there's like a bunch of like 14-year-olds
out
smoking.
smoking. I mean, like, and some of them you could see, and not just young kids, but even adults. Some of them literally hitting, because I used to smoke, unfortunately, hitting the cigarette, no inhaling, literally like trying to blow out as much as they can, because it was like it was the 1970s in the United States all over again, with all the teens, smoking when we had to get all the stop smoking campaigns going. Yeah, that was weird.
Oh God.
Your agility and stamina, lung capacity, all that will take a hit until your body kind of regulates it. And then if you try quitting, your agility, your lung capacity, all that takes another hit before rebounding as your lungs begin to heal. It was awful.
I thought the hacking was awful too.
Yeah. I mean, you just look like an assassin.
Yeah.
him too.
You could see it.
You guys just stand out. Haven't you ever seen John Wick?
Yeah, pause that real quick.
Sure.
Just sometimes, like when you can see someone who's in the military, you can kind of tell like what branch they're in. It's like that. It's like, oh, I know who you are. So it's like, you could have like tried to disguise yourself a little bit.
Marines are very telltale because of the hair generally. Even though Army infantry, it's a little different. Plus the way Marines will carry themselves. The Navy, I hate to say it, it's the mustaches and weight. And then, of course, the Army is all over the place. Man, we can get the ridiculous mustache. We can get the ridiculous hair. We can get the ridiculous weight. But there's something about us. We stick out.
Yeah.
And get any of us in a group together walking without meaning to, we're all going to sync up and be in step. Not even meaning to. Damn.
Did you just turn him into a vegetable? Or is he like dead?
Looks like a stroke. So it could be either way, but like that's what it'll look like, is dude had a stroke. You're not dead. Why show the body again? Something's got to go wrong because she's not in the picture anymore.
Yeah.
You got Maya instead.
Jeez.
Bees on a plane.
Oh no.
Do you have a parachute?
I know, right?
Oh no. Why would you, having the ability to pack something, get on a plane without a parachute? Like that would be the number one thing. If I'm gonna do anything on an aircraft that isn't buy a seat, sit in it until I get to my destination, if I'm doing some sort of mission, you're bringing a parachute as an,
or
as
you know
an
where
exit.
the parachute is in the plane.
That as well,
you're just looking out for it
as an exit strategy in case things go super well and it, you mission complete. You need to dip out stealthily, via cargo or some crap like that. If things go awry, if things go south really, really bad and you got to bail the whole thing, if you need, just if you're gonna assassinate someone on an airplane, use bring a parachute. Keep telling yourself that, but the show is telling me you don't, because you're not in the picture anymore. But for how long? No. He's going to have to kill her or something because she's infected from bee sting. You blow out the window, crawl out of it, and then
blow it up.
Blow up the plane.
Yeah.
I mean, you can be very realistic and logical, cold as some will uh, uh, say, but also understand, hope, have higher desires, wishes. You just are more able to keep them in check and not hold those higher than the cold hard logic. So her wanting something better for him than she's got for herself is not something that a cold person would be incapable of knowing or feeling. It makes sense. I mean, some of the happiest, so to speak, some of the most joyful soldiers I've ever met were SF cats who had been on plenty of missions with direct engagements with the enemy. They weren't like all, gung ho, kill everything back home. They were what they needed to be in country on mission, and they were just like giant freaking, again, for lack of a better phrase, giant freaking teddy bears back home. So yeah, it's not as black and white as Kerry here thinks it is.
You get into work mode where it's like you need to push all the other stuff aside and just focus on your job.
Having that skill right there to shift between the two sides. Yep.
Hey.
Been doing this a while. Figured better make my move. Is it going to blow the plane up over water? Yep, he's going to blow the plane up over water. Damn. See, if she would have brought a parachute, she would have been fine. She could have put it on autopilot, leapt out the cargo.
Mm-hmm.
No magic spell could have helped, like, catch her before she hit water. Like, she could blow out the window and jump out. I mean,
yeah, I don't
know. This feels like a bit of a forced sacrifice. Not gonna lie, I feel like someone could have engineered or magicked a way out of this situation. Again, she could have landed, kept the plane closed, blasted out the window.
I guess it's better to be safe than,
I guess,
like have one of them escape.
Damn, dude. Dude's gonna break. No one tell him there was a way to keep that from happening. It'll destroy him.
Dentist.
No, dentists have a very high stress level and suicide rate, apparently. So no.
Oh yeah, okay.
He needs to be like a teacher sucks, lawyer sucks, doctor sucks.
I know, so much stress. Gardener. There you go.
Gardener. You get a whole season off every year if you want. I mean, damn, man. Yeah, wow. Guys, I'm sorry on that one. I'm a little upset on the writing because I feel like there were ways around. I feel like there's ways around her having to die like that. I don't know. Still, good show, good episode. It's nice to get the backstory on Kerry. Yeah. Any other thoughts from you?
No, I'm good.
Hopefully we get back to the rest of the crew here real soon. I'm done with the side trip into the past. It's always a hard thing for shows to balance episodes like this. Both where I appreciate the information, but I wish it would have been delivered differently. Like I mentioned last episode, how it would have, if last episode had been like a few flashbacks over 3 episodes that still carried the story forward, I would have enjoyed that a bit more. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens next. Get into the rest of the characters that we haven't been hanging out with for the last bit. So we will continue on with Fate Zero. If you guys are watching this on Thursday, then our Eminence and Shadow reactions are done, and you guys can catch our super secret show being revealed next week on the 22nd. Nier Automata is starting back up on this Saturday, and we will be covering that with Brian as well. Buddy Daddies, Fate, Inukai-san, Eminence, the new one, a lot of great content. That's what I'm saying. We got the Marvel show, we got the Cantina doing Star Wars, we have Daily Cog and Breaking Geek covering everything, and I realized I had the small window for you guys. There's the big one. And we have Genre Shot trailer reactions. If it's not a reaction video, all of the podcasts and review stuff goes up on the Genreverse Podcast Network, wherever you get your podcast from. Look at this giant back catalog that just goes on for days. You guys can check out a lot of great content there, and of course LRMonline.com every day for all entertainment news, needs, opinions, written articles and reviews, celebrity interviews, and more.
Good job.
We'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.